Here we go into Oerba 200 AF. I was thinking about making like a intro segment for all of these, but they have actually copyright striked the opening title page. Like if you have the opening menu on, they copyright strike that right down. So load in. This is Fang and Vanille's hometown where they grew up. It was pretty nice last time we were here. I don't remember it looking quite like this. But regardless of what's going on over there, just flip around and you can grab this little floating artifact here. Have Mog zip it into existence. It may seem like you're just collecting all of these random fragments, but eventually these will be cashed in at the casino, and you'll get some unlockable abilities in the future. So it's kind of like investing in yourself, but I think it's like 160 of them in total, so there's a lot. Yeah, come up to the zones, have Mog do his thing, and then you're going to be entered into this new type of puzzle-solving dimension. These are the Crystal Bonds Anomaly, where you go in, you hit confirm on one of these crystals, and then they'll all pause, and then you can connect it to a matching color, but it has to be the right one. Now, these are pretty hard to fail in terms of time, so I wouldn't stress out too much. Once a crystal has been connected, it will remain the same color, and that'll kind of guide you if you forget the shape. Like it'll be red to red, white to white here, green to green. So once you get something connected, you can kind of use that as your base for where you're going. Once you're finished here, you can exit the crystal rift, and the zone will phase back in from the void, and you'll be allowed to explore a little bit more. Down the ramp, you can either go right or left, and you can find this is Vanille and Fang's house where they grew up. It was kind of like a communal house, a bunch of bunk beds in there. And underneath, we get the map of Oerba. Getting these maps and filling them out, that's their little doggo. I forget the little robot name, but it's a cute little doggo Vanille had. But like I was saying, these maps will be cashed in later once you've filled them all out, and I think it's in Academia, one of those time frames. We'll get there later, but just know that there is a reward for getting the maps and filling them out. This is the second area puzzles, and I won't have you have to suffer through all of the grind of this, but I'll just show you the patterns so that you can freeze frame on it if you need to. There's the first one, and the second one here. The little void spiders, bugs, whatever they're called. And you do get fragments from these and a little bit of Crystarium points. And we got the third one over here. I think you can go from the other side too, but I was just exploring this way, so we'll get this one on this side. And this one is a 3-parter. Maybe that's like some sort of Pulse Knight, one of the cube bosses, and a doggo of mysterious origin. Alright, a little quick grab chest right here. We'll need to grab whatever we can. A little Hypno Crown is not super crazy, but for the upcoming boss battle, this is the paradigm setup that I went with. It's not super crazy. We've got 3 all-in, 1 with Saboteur, and what you're really going to want to do is just, like anything, get the stagger bar up, and then attack, and then you'll have 1 to heal and 1 to guard. It's kinda... I don't know why she would tell you to stop if she could see the future and knew that you would instantly touch it anyways. It's like some Oracle in the Matrix thing, like, and don't mind the vase, right? Okay. Trying to remember. And this chick is crazy out of touch with reality. It's gotta be tough dating a girl like that. She's just like totally emotionless. Yeah, Caius, I'm sure you're doing something important here.
You must understand.
Wandering around with everyone. So I started out here with Sarah casting D-Protect and D-Shell. Little Feral Link ability. There is an achievement you get for using a ton of these, and they do boost your overall score, so it's kind of worth doing them. Especially since it's always the same button combinations, so you can get a lot better at pressing them. So a big key in this fight was that I started by getting poison to land. And then once D-Protect is on here, we switched over. You should probably get D-Shell on too if you want to be on top of things, but D-Protect is definitely the key, because when you go into your Cerberus paradigm, that's when all your main damage is going to be done. So get his stagger bar up, and then just go full in. Don't even really worry about anything else. He's gonna buff himself, he's gonna do whatever. You just wanna attack fully, get this fight over before anything serious happens. Wow, little cool last attack there from him, but in the end he didn't put up much of a fight. Caius is trying to be a judge, jury, and executioner here for some sort of crimes that we don't know about, but Yule steps in, offers a flower, and saves the day for us. In the end of this fight, we get an artifact, but no Crystarium points, no gil, no nothing. Just a big waste of time. You can ride your Chocobo over and hop onto this roof as it does its little Choco dance. And you can get this last little fragment here on the roof that you need to spawn in. Ones that are out of phase, you can usually get to, because the Moogle Throw ability doesn't have that. So if you see something like out of phase in the distance, it's probably something you can get, rather than something you just need to go throw Mog at. So we'll take the gate over here at the bottom of the ramp by the beach zone, and then we'll listen to Noel have his little emotional spaz out here about Yule, even though he hasn't really come clean about anything yet. And then we will unlock Yasif Massif 1X AF.
Well, no questions?